Hello, welcome to Tech Transform. In my last session, we saw how to find the most popular movie in the movie lens dataset. But that result was the most popular movie result was comparing to movie ID and the number of counts it has been rated. So the result we got that was not very user friendly. So in this session, what we are going to do, we are going to replace that particular movie ID with a movie name. So inside our movie lens dataset, we have u.item, we have u.data. So u.data is containing the ratings data, and u.item is basically containing the movie ID and the name. The mapping of the actual movie ID with the name is there inside the u.item file. So what we are going to do, we are going to utilize both u.item file, and we are going to map that particular each movie ID in u.data, or each movie ID we found in last example, the popular movies. We are going to map movie ID with the actual movie name in order to have more user friendly information, and we can find actually some insights rather than viewing the results on movie ID. So let's do this. So first I will going to introduce you the dataset what we were using. So this is the dataset you already know. Hero data containing user ID, movie ID, rating, and timestamp. And this is the actual lookup of that whole movies. So first field is movie ID. It's separated with pipe. The second field is basically the movie name. So what we have to do, we are going to replace this movie ID in our last example with the actual movie name. So here we are going to use broadcast variables. Why? Because let's say we have a giant set of u.item file containing all the movie IDs with the movie names, and if we want to map by using normal RDD map transformation, what happens in that case? We can achieve in several way. We can load entire u.item in our driver program, and then we can apply map function in order to transform that movie ID with the movie name. But in that case, every time you have to there will be a lot of network traffic. You have to move the whole file is going to move across different nodes, or and all the times whenever there is a map function is called. In that case, so broadcast variables in Spark, there is a special variable for this type of work. So what it is going to do, it is going to keep the copy of that particular u.item or your mapping data movie ID with movie name. It is going to keep uh, in all the nodes, in all the nodes in a cluster. It is going to keep one copy every nodes, and whenever, and it will be keep ready whenever you want the data, whenever you want to map the data of movie ID and movie name. It will be keep ready at each node, so the result will be faster. It will be only one time transmission of data rather than transmission of multiple times of data, if we are going to directly map that in our diver program. In that case, so broadcast variable where is very useful. What it will do, syntax is very easy. Sc.broadcast. If we want to if we want to sip any data to all nodes in a cluster directly, we can use spark context means sc.broadcast, and inside that what you want to sip to using this broadcast variable. Let's say I want to sip my map of movie ID and movie name on the node, all the nodes in a cluster. So it's a very one it's only one time transfer of data, not the number of times, and it will always be keep ready with the data whenever any nodes want the relationship of movie ID and movie name. So first we are going to create a map variable containing containing integer to mapping integer to strings, means movie ID with movie name, movie ID with movie name using u.item file. Then we are going to utilize that movie mapping information to our actual finding most popular movie. That what we have done in last example. So let's get dive into the code. I have once you see the code, then you will then that will make sense more. So this is our previous example where we are able to find the most popular movie. So you can see the 50 movie ID has been rated 583 times. So 50 movie ID was coming a very popular movie, but this doesn't make sense because it's the ID. So in this example, as we are going to convert this 50 with a replace with a movie actual name. So let's see how we are going to do this. So for that, I have already written a Spark program that is I have given a name popular movie names. So what we are going to do here, we are going to these are the usual stuff we used to import. These three new library I have imported. So scala.io.source and java.nio.charset.coding error action. Import scala.io.codec. So I will tell you why I am importing this new packages. So first thing what we have to do, we have to create. I am going to create a map. I am going to create a map map variable where it is going to map each movie ID with their name by taking from u.item file, by taking this file u.item file. I'm going to create a map object. So let's see how we are going to do. As you know, the map in Scala, what it do, it can map like key value of pair. So you will be a key will be of integer and value will be string. So we are going to create that key value of pairs, that is called map or dictionary in dictionary like object in Scala, and that is called map in Scala. So we are going to create that. How we are going to create that? So I have written a one method load movie names where it is going to return map of int into string. So our final map data structure is going to contain integer mapping of key to value. Key will be integer, value will be string. Then these are the some codec functions I have used to, because in our movie name in our movie name there are a lot of Unicode characters, a lot of different accents name and different quotes and all those used. So for that, to handle that Unicode character, I have written this codec 3 lines. So this is very handy if you are ever having problem with displaying with the UTF-8 character. So you basically use this code and keep this always handy whenever you face that such type of problem. So here the next line is create a map of ints to strings and populate it from u.item. So here I have taken a one variable movie name of type map. What is map? Integer to string. Okay, we have created this variable. We need to append all the movie names, ID and movie names from the u.item file. So for that, what I am doing here, var lines, I am trying to get the u.item file in this lines variable. So for that, I have taken source.from file. So this is not a RDD. This will not give me RDD. This basically it will give you a lines, a text, whatever the text is going to contain in the u.item file. So you can for this scala.source.form file, I have imported this package. Okay. So we have this each lines of movie in this lines variable. Then I have created a for loop. I am going to loop all the lines in that u.item file, and I'm splitting the each line based upon pipe character because it's a pipe delimited text file. Then I am checking whether the length greater than 1, whether actual the data is more than 1 or fields is more than 1 or not. Then I am creating the movie name. So see, I am appending that each movie name. How? Fields 0 to 2 int means the movie ID, and converting into integer. Movie ID is going to map with the movie name. That is the first field in the u.item file. So finally we got this as a map object containing movie ID and relation with mapping with a movie name. So this will return movie name. So this is the entire function is used for load movie names. So basically it will load a movie names in a map format having integer to string form, string to string relationship. Now the actual main method starts. This is the to suppress the logs. This creating Spark context. So now this is the very important. See, this is the main thing we are going to add in this code. What that's broadcast variable. How to create broadcast variable? sc.broadcast, I want to broadcast this load movie names. This load movie name is nothing, just return of movie names. This movie names map of movie names. So this whole movie names I want to broadcast to all the nodes. So that's why I'm using sc.broadcast. Then I'm reading the each line from u.data. u.data is this file. All the movie ID rating, movie ID rating. Okay. So this will give me the raw RDD. Then I am applying map in order to convert movie ID comma 1 this in order to finally convert in this tuple. For that I am getting movie ID when I'm splitting based upon tab delimited, and the first field is actually a movie ID, and comma 1 means I got this tuple of movie ID comma 1. Then I am counting up all the ones for each movie by using reduce by key. So this will give the count of each movies or number of times the movie has been rated. Then finally I want to sort the movie popular movie. So the less popular movie will be coming first and the most popular movie will be coming in the last. So I have to apply sort by key. So sort by key, here the key is movie ID, and count is actually coming in the second item in a tuple. So what I want to do, I want to make count as a first item in tuple and make the movie ID in the second item in a tuple. That so can I in the next line I can apply sort by key. So this will become the key, and based upon this count, the sorting is getting applied, and we are going to get the sorted in this RDD. We are going to get the sorted movies containing count movie ID. Now what we have to do, we have to fold in the movie names from the broadcast variable. So what, now we have this movie ID and count and movie ID. Now we want to replace this movie ID with the actual movie name. For that we already create a broadcast variable that is called nameDict. So we are using this nameDict broadcast variable. So that is of type map, and this map is containing movie ID relation with movie name. So here I am going to pass, so in order to get the value from that particular dictionary for particular map, the syntax is that map name dot values, and you have to pass the key. So our key is nothing but movie ID, because it's become the second item in the tuple, in this tuple sorted movie tuple. So this will give me the movie ID. This will give me the number of count. So finally we are going to get using finally we use this broadcast variable what we have created in order to get the movie names. Okay, and finally I am collecting the results and printing it. For that let's finally run this. For this I have already created a run configuration. Popular movie names, Spark.org popular movie names. I'm running it. So see, in last we were getting the 50 movie ID was coming as 583, the most popular movie. Now this 50 movie ID is making sense. So we can see the Star Wars is leading here, and Star Wars is the most popular movie and has been rated 583 times. Then Contact, then Fargo, then Return of the Jedi, and Lawyer, then English Patient. These are the popular movie, you can say top 10 popular movie. So we saw how to map to two files, how to join two datas inside two files by using the broadcast variable, and can optimize the Spark code. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.